What's up everyone? So today's video, I want to go over some stuff that showed up, or not showed up I should say, but rather that I picked up. I got an incredible deal as always on this stuff. It's something that you guys, or some of you guys, have been asking me to do for a while. It's something that I've been putting off that I didn't necessarily want to do, and I'm not going to do it yet, but I at least got the parts, or started to acquire the parts to get it done and get it done properly. So I'm going to go ahead. I know I'm teasing you guys a little bit right now, but basically I don't want to, with this build and the Hellcat build, I don't want to take away from the practicality or reliability of my truck. I still want to be able to use it as a truck. So right now I still have it as the stock ride height, and I haven't really messed with it just so I can basically still tow with the truck. But once I start going fully supercharged and all that stuff, obviously the practicality of that truck is going to start to go down or decline. I'm not saying it's going to be an unreliable truck, but just the practicality aspect of it is of course going to go down as you modify a vehicle further and further. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I picked up, and then I'm going to get into what the plan is. Alright, so here it is guys. You can see this, I kind of teased you guys a little bit on this stuff before, but here it is, lo and behold. It is a Beltec 2/4 kit. What does that mean? It means it's going to lower it 2 inches in the front and 4 inches in the rear. And this is one of their better kits. Basically it comes with the struts and it comes with the springs. So you can buy just the springs. Beltec kind of gives you a bunch of options if you want to buy just front springs or rear springs and all sorts of options. But for those of you guys that know, the front struts that come with the Beltec kit are pretty much garbage. So this is a used or slightly used kit that I picked up. It's in great shape. I think, and I'm going to get into it, I'll tell you guys what's included before I get into what my plan is. So basically it has these Monroe reflex shocks for the front. So these are Monroe struts for the front. Reason being, the Beltec front struts apparently suck, so the previous owner of this kit chose to go with Monroe, and I actually researched those struts, and they're actually pretty good struts, the front ones. And then the rears, we have the Beltec Street Performance shocks, which these ones are apparently pretty decent for the back. I guess Beltec sells a couple different versions of it, but these ones are not too bad. And then we also have some bump stops in here that are trimmed, it looks like, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm not gonna use these bump stops. I'm gonna get some better upgraded ones. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do, and basically I'm gonna use what I have, use what I got for a good price, and basically improve upon it. I was thinking just right off the hop of replacing all 4 shocks or struts with better components, but I kind of want to see what it feels like just so I can kind of give you guys my honest opinion on how these rear struts work and how they feel before I go ahead and start customizing and, you know, fine-tuning it to my my liking. So that's the stuff. You know, there's not too much to see here, just 4 springs, you know, 2 inches in the front, 4 inches in the back, and let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about what the plan is. Okay, so what's the plan with all this stuff? So as you can see, stock suspension, guys. I just got a toolkit because I'm going to be doing something else right now. But stock suspension and these ugly, in my opinion, 17-inch wheels. I have the 24s. They're going to be going back on, but we are going to the drag strip this weekend, so that's why I left them on, and then it's back to 24s for a little bit. But here's the plan. So you can kind of see my truck's 2-wheel drive, so let's just get that out of the way. A lot of people say, why you lower truck? Mine's 2-wheel drive truck, basically a street truck. It's never made to be an off-road truck. 2-wheel drive, yeah, it's 2-wheel drive from the factory, guys. So never made to really be an off-road truck, so I'm just making a performance SRT version of this truck. And you can see if we drop this is just the 17-inch wheels, but the 24s kind of take up a bit more of this gap. So if we drop this 2 inches, basically it's going to cut this gap in half, and this is with the 17-inch wheels. My 24s are 33s. I think these things measure around 31 or so, don't quote me, but I know these are a little bit smaller diameter for sure than the 24-inch wheels, which are going to fill up this fender gap a little bit more, and then we're going to be dropping it down, of course, 2 inches. So that's that portion of it. And in the back it's going to be the same sort of deal, but 4 inches is going to be cut out of this gap. So basically my truck is going to sit perfectly level as opposed to having this rake. And that's where it gets back into my original thing of saying that it kind of takes away from the practicality of the truck. You don't have that rake included, so that when you tow something, you know, the reason why that rake is there is so that when you put a load on the back of the truck, it's supposed to basically ride level as opposed to front end high, which is actually kind of dangerous. So That's the reason why the rake is there, and that's the reason why I've been leaving it stock, so that I could potentially tow with this thing. Because I do plan on getting a trailer, and I don't know, the way things are going, this truck is kind of looking like it might not be too practical or be a tow vehicle in the future, but we'll see how it goes. I know some other guys have put airbags on them in the past, or even currently they put airbags in the back and they say they can still tow. So we'll see how things go. I'll play around with it. If I end up needing this to tow, I can always go back. This thing is completely reversible as far as the Beltec springs, putting those in there, you can always go back. That's the nice thing about it. So that's the plan, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Again, I was thinking of replacing those struts, but I'm going to leave them when I put it on. As far as when I'm going to do all this, I want to get the supercharger on there first. We've been saying this for a while, so we've been getting the truck geared up. Not geared necessarily, I already got 392s in here, but just prepared, exhaust, getting everything in order, getting all the necessary components for the supercharger. We're going to get all that stuff done. Once this thing's got the power, then we can start working on the look again, getting it a little bit lower, making it look better, all that kind of good stuff. So that's the plan, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Make sure you're subscribed. Check out the Instagram page as well, Boosted Motorsports, at Boosted Motorsports. Wherever you guys want to follow along, cool with me. But we'll see you on the next video. Take care.